What's going on, y'all? This is Chris Saunders, aka CS Productions 29, and you are loved, you are valued, and you are appreciated. This is part 2 of the making of the Guillotine by Jon Bellion. If you haven't seen part 1, it'll be linked in the description down below. Be sure to check that part out first. But let's dive right into this. We are just checking out the making of this song, the Guillotine. If you haven't seen that reaction, that'll also be linked in the description down below, so be sure to see that song. But it's just a really cool picture to see kind of the thought process behind the actual making of a song and all of the just like hard work and dedication that goes into it. So we just wrapped up part 1 where he's at the piano figuring out like the melody, the main melody for the song, as well as some of the lyrics. So I'm gonna go back 5 seconds and let's continue this here.
Stuff anyway. What are the chances that we could get 2 violinists and a cellist within maybe like half hour, 45 minutes?
Wow. I could try to make it happen.
And this man is playing for Billy Joel and killing shows and doing things.
But I can get
anything
some
is
violin
possible.
players.
Anything is possible. I've just been calling like copious amounts of players and string players, banjo players, like just because you know it's a blessing to be in a position to be able to jam with people. So every time I'm finishing lyrics, my new litmus test is if I can play it on the keys while jamming with just a group of musicians and the song still sounds good, minus the sonic production grandeur. You know, all that stuff is great, but when you get to the meat and potatoes of the song, if it still sounds great, it's just crazy to think, like, if you would have told me 2 years ago, I'd be like, I need 3 string players. I want to play with them to make sure that these lyrics are good. Like, to have that at my disposal is like, it's just such a blessing. So yeah, I mean, when they come in, we'll see how these lyrics bounce off in an actual jam setting with actual musicians being actually played. Like, it's just dope. I'm so happy that I was able to do this for the whole album.
It's crazy. He's like, yo, can I get some strings? And like, I guess some crazy talented strings players are gonna come. That's awesome. Getting it set up for him.
I'll be in there. I'll be in 2 seconds. Hello. How's it going, guys?
Hey.
John.
Mike.
Yeah. That's
Dan.
All right. Alex, great to meet you guys.
Nice meeting you.
So I figured I can maybe show you guys the progression.
Very nice to meet all of you. Thank you for coming in. So the part, as you see, is kind of just like suspended on every chord, just really trying to create some tension building into the end of that like section there. So like we just want to make sure that we really create that tension with the dynamics and like swelling on those like suspended notes, like leading into that final chord swell for that last moment of closure. But yeah, thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Can I get cello first? Okay, awesome.
Gotta check the sound
Awesome.
and
Can I get all 3 strings
with the room
together?
being mic'd. Classic piece.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. As we dance on the bed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, awesome.
Hey.
So if you guys look at your boxes, you can control the volume of everything. It's all labeled.
2, 1, 2, 3, 4. If anything, keep in mind the entire time you want to stay as low as possible, as soft as possible, so then that ending crescendo in the end of that section, we can really just we can climax to the best of our abilities. You should stay there the whole time. Right when that measure wraps up, you really want to give it a real swell. Cool. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Sleep on me and feel the rhythm in my chest. Just breathe, and I will stay. So the lantern in your heart won't fade. The secrets you tell me, I'll take to my grave. There's bones in my closet, but you hang stuff anyway. And if you have nightmares, we'll dance on the bed. I know that you'll love me, even when I lose my head. Guillotine. Bum ba dum bum bum. Guillotine. Bum da dum. Dum dum dum. Bum ba dum bum bum. Even when I lose my head. Guillotine. Yeah, yeah. Oh, 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 oh. Bum bum ba dum bum bum ba da. Oh no.
Like just the raw, like untreated tone from the cello sounds so incredible. It's
You're the best, man. Thank you. It's good to come out and mix. We're going to send it to you guys when we have a rough mix. We're going to dive into the mix and make sure everything's great.
That's crazy. Like, one, just having the picture and the vision in his head, and then, you know, like, hey, can I get some strings? And then having these 3 guys, crazy talented musicians, coming in, obviously doing the warm-ups, and then directing them, and you know, just understanding truly the vision you have, but then understanding music and like what you need from the people you're leading and the project you're working towards, and then all the details from, you know, soundproofing the room and just doing all the different things of, you know, it was little things that I could clearly see. I'm sure there's so much more, but like laying down the carpet to help with the sound absorption. You could see different panels and things like that within the room, and then all the different mics to make sure that everybody's mic'd up properly and you capture the sound appropriately so that you have a raw mix, and then you can go into the production of it and just miking up, you know, obviously the acoustic guitar, his vocals, the piano, just everything. There's so many details, and even that we're not seeing within this behind the scenes. It's just mind blown.
I'm thinking from bridge out, Trav's vocal and Trav's vocal feel, really just carrying out the rest of the record. Just really like an organic, soulful tip to just drive the funk home, drive the point home of what's going on.
Yeah.
Hey!
What up?
Hey! How you doing?
How you been?
So we're talking almost like dark, sweet love song.
Okay.
Guillotine.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
The secrets you tell me I'll take to my grave. There's bones in my closet, but you hang stuff anyway. If you have nightmares, we'll dance on the bed. Know that you love me even when I lose my head. Guillotine.
Okay.
Sweet,
Okay.
Tim Burton-esque
Like
situation.
Halloween-y type stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
Like hood Halloween kind of stuff. Like, always trying to do something different, man. I get it, dude. Yeah. I got to do it like
That I do.
yeah.
Keep going. Can we get the drums in there while he's going with that? Get the drums in right there. Keep the loop going. Against that drum pattern.
What I'm doing right now is putting the a session together for Guillotine.
Yeah, like part of it's just experimenting. He's like, they're listening to that, almost like I mentioned earlier, kind of that just rhythmic pattern of the guitar, and then I don't know the guy's name, I'm blanking on it, but the black guy, his coming up with a kind of a different melody for that portion, and then John's just like, ooh, let's get that drum pattern behind it. That'd be dope.
What I'm doing right now is putting the session together for Guillotine within Ableton, because we have recorded in different studios, have written, produced in different programs. For example, John came up with a beat in Logic, but we came in, started writing together, and our process with working with him has kind of ended up as a Ableton intensive project where most of the songs are dumped on here. It doesn't matter if they come from Pro Tools or Logic, or if they're recorded live, or even started on here. It's kind of become that process of collaboration where he'll like delegate certain aspects of the production or certain aspects of mix or recording, because we have kind of like different battle stations. He might be off in another room writing something while I'm cleaning something up, or sound designing, or mixing, or just kind of coming up with ideas for certain parts.
That's crazy. And then like to get the kind of chorus sound there, right? There were the 4 or 5 of them in the booth there to kind of capture that. So I don't know. Just go back and listen to the Guillotine song. Go back and watch my reaction. Either one is fine, but I just absolutely love that. Just seeing the behind the scenes of the making of the Guillotine, and just like all the different thought processes and people and collaboration, just truly how talented not only Jon is, but then the people he worked with. Now he's leading the team, and just to create a song. And if you just hear the song on whatever streaming device, YouTube or wherever, you only get a small glimpse of everything that went into it and just creating the project. And so I absolutely love it because one, it's given me a newfound just like understanding of like things that go into producing a song, but then also just how specifically for Jon Bellion, he's so talented and works incredibly hard, and just kind of a little bit more of an understanding of how his brain works and some of the things that goes into it. So let me know in the comment section down below. Was that your first time seeing both part 1 and part 2 in just like that video? If it was, what did you think about it? Did it kind of blow your mind the same way it did to me, of just like the creation of a song and just seeing those creatives at work? But be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Leave a comment in the comment section down below, some song suggestions, if we should continue to dive into more of just Jon Bellion, as well as some of the making of videos that he's done. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you never miss a video in the future. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.